Our next speaker is the president of the Seattle-King County chapter of the NAACP and a fan of Metro Route number 7. Please welcome James Bible.
James Bible, president of Seattle-King County branch of the NAACP and legal redress for the NAACP for the states of Alaska, Oregon, and Washington. We stand in solidarity with the Transit Riders Union as we have from the beginning. I was there when you first organized at your very first meeting and spoke there. I'm proud that we're out here today speaking to the people. And the reason why we stand in solidarity is not only because of this singular issue, but because you stand for human rights and humanity. What we need to tell our politicians is that we are no longer in a place where you will treat the human condition second and the economic advances of the wealthy first. The reason why we stand here on a sunny Saturday afternoon is to say that if you are a politician that treats the economic condition of the wealthy as the most important and the human condition of the masses as the least important, then you won't expect to have a job long. Because we are organizing, we are reaching across our various agendas and figuring out that it's all about the human condition.
That's right.
That it's all about supporting people first. And I want to acknowledge those politicians that actually took the time to be here today. Especially those who are not yet elected. Kashama Sawant. Now, as I have told her and I have told so many politicians, I do not endorse anybody. But I will talk about what she stands for. I've seen her not just at this rally, but at others. I have seen her take stances in reference to $15 an hour that is critical for all people. Because for buses to be affordable, people have to have jobs that help them to be able to afford to live. It's not one or the other, it's both. To increase ridership, we have to have fair living wages. We have to have health care so our people are healthy enough to be able to ride the bus. This is critical. And I know the Transit Rider Union stands for that. And I know Ms. Sawant is here today because she stands for that as well. So this is a critical moment in time where we must decide that in Seattle we cannot simply let the powers that be, whether they be Republican or Democrat, be in a place where they ignore the human condition, where they tell us that we have to wait for another time and another pace, and say, oh, well, change moves really slow, so you're just going to have to take this compromise with this slight advance. That's why we're here. We're here because there are some people that absolutely know that in order to make it to their job on Monday or Sunday or Saturday on time, they have to have the right route. They have to have the right transfer. They have to have the right fare. And it is only fair if we're going to be a system that says that all people are treated and created equal, that we create true access to fair transportation that allows anybody, no matter where they be, to be able to step onto one of our buses. To be able to make it to work. To be able to drop off their child at childcare. I rode the bus in here today, proudly with my Orca pass and my son. It was his first journey on a Metro bus, but I'm certain it will not be his last. We can't be in a place, we absolutely cannot be in a place where we say, just don't change it. We have to be in a space where we say you need to improve it. And if you don't, you will be gone. If you don't, you will be gone. Let them feel the Transit Rider Union. Because I will tell you this, the Police Officers Guild, the Corrections Officers Guild, and so many other unions, what they say to their politicians is, we won't do anything until you give us everything we want. And that's the fight that you're up against. So once we get there, we're in a wholly different sort of place. It's time for the Transit Riders Union to flex in exactly that way. I support you. And I support those people that come out on a Saturday such as this and take a stand for those who maybe couldn't have caught a bus to make it here today because their route just wasn't running at the same rate that it runs on Wednesday. Thank you.